What is up, y'all? For today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to an episode of Solo Leveling. The last episode I ended up watching, Sung is the last one in the dungeon because he saves everyone else. As Sung was seemingly about to die, a pop-up window pops up. Well, I mean, because that's what pop-up windows do. But a pop-up window pops up because he met the requirements to unlock a secret quest. So I'm very excited to see how this next episode goes. But before I get started with the reaction, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. So let's jump right in and see what Solo Leveling has in store for us. Wait, what did that pop-up window say? I think it said like, congratulations on becoming a player. So it seems like this whole thing is just gonna end up becoming kind of like, it's gonna be like kind of like a game, but because he met the requirement, he's perfectly fine. He's okay. Well, he's still missing his leg, but like he's alive. So like I think he did. Oh no, his leg is still fine. Okay, so I think now this whole thing kind of like becomes kind of like a game. There had to have been some benefit to him being at that altar and everything, being the last one there. And with that pop-up window from like the previous episode, this, I think now like things are going to start going good for him. I think like he ended up getting some kind of reward for doing all of that. I mean, it makes sense to be traumatized after all the crazy stuff that they went through. So it makes sense for her to kind of like, you know, just not be right. Cause like everything they went through was straight up hell. So it all disappeared after like he ended up meeting this requirement, becoming a player and like, you know, getting this secret quest. So all of that disappeared because he got all of that. A second awakening. So like, what does it mean? Like, did he like level up and everything? Is that like what they're trying to say? Yeah. So like, yeah, in a way he did end up kind of like leveling up. It lets them rise from their previous rank. So like what he was at, what was the lowest? Was it F? I feel like that might have been the lowest, but like, yeah, they said like, he was saying that like once a hunter ends up getting a second awakening, they go up a rank. So this means he potentially went up a rank. But I feel like going from like the lowest rank to the second lowest, could that make a big difference? For him, it probably would. For Sung, it probably could make a big difference because he was at the lowest rank. But I feel like with everything that he went through in that dungeon, it has to be more than just one rank. I feel like his second awakening had to have at least jumped him up a few ranks, not just one. That would be somehow hilarious if he somehow just ends up going a lower rank after all of this. His rank just drops. He has a score of 10. So does that mean like he's still the same? Oh yeah, like, yeah, they were wrong. So like, because his score didn't change, but I feel like maybe like his power is just too, like he has just like too much power to where it couldn't eat the mana reader, or mana meter couldn't even like detect it. So like he remembers like seeing this pop up like as soon as like he was about to die. You know, I kind of respect her, like being so worried that she would even like quit school and get a job, you know, just so he could stop being a hunter. I respect her for this. Like, I wonder now if his life or like is gonna kind of like be like a video game now, because he's talking about like unread like notifications and like how this like this pop-up menu or like pop-up box just like keeps popping up in front of him and only him, and like how he's getting like daily quests. He's a player. This is gonna start being like a video game. Oh, they're gonna have him work out, probably get his body ready to where he can end up using his like maybe his new like found power and everything, or new unlocked power is going to be like Deku when he was like training his body on how to use One for All. Oh, another gate is opening up. Okay, hopefully well, I doubt it because Sung is still in the hospital, but like maybe he'll end up being able to like, he'll get like a pop-up quest and be like, yo, here's the next quest, take this thing down. Oh, or could the daily quest be connected to those gates opening? So like whenever he doesn't complete a daily quest, a gate opens up, and then that's the penalty. He has to go take this thing on his own. Yo, are we gonna be able to see like what can he do? Even though like he read 10 on a mana reader, I think it's either because like his power is just too powerful to where the mana reader couldn't detect it. So like in Dragon Ball Super, Goku going Super Saiyan Blue, you know, only gods can like detect his energy and everything. So maybe that's the kind of like the same thing. Maybe like Sung became kind of like a god. Okay, so this is his punishment. He has to survive all of this for 2 hours. That's what you get for not doing your daily quest. Now, I don't think he has to like, Wait, has he straight up been running for 2 hours straight? Because like earlier it said 2 hours, now it's saying like only a few seconds, and then he just gets teleported back to his hospital room. So yeah, now he has to realize that the daily quest, he has to do those, and if he doesn't, he gets penalized hard. Oh wait, like they have kind of like she's kind of infatuated with Sung, and then didn't they talk about like going out to like dinner or something? I could be misremembering, but like, you know, could this date happen? Could they finally start to go on a date? Yeah, now he's doing the daily quest, because after what he just went through, he knew that like he doesn't do these daily quests, he's gonna end up getting screwed in the future. Bro, this straight up is like a video game for him. Oh, that's kind of sick. How this is all like a video game. It's kind of like an MMORPG, right? Something like that. So things like Persona, or things like, you know, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. But now everyone just thinks he's crazy because he's talking to himself, and like, you know, he's like looking at these like windows and everything. Everyone thinks he's crazy now. Imagine it's like a new skin. He just unlocked a new skin. Continual exposure to mana. So this is what caused her to like pretty much like go in like a coma. Yo, he straight up is gonna start getting stronger because the daily quests are making him work out and everything. He is going to get stronger 100%. He's gonna end up being at the S rank in no time. Man, his strength at 28, bro, he is about to be at an S rank in no time. So with that key, he's gonna be able to like open gates anytime he wants. So I guess like it's like another way for him to train and everything. So yeah, like he's like, it only affects him, just like how like the windows would only pop up like for him. Even opening up a random gate will only affect him and no one else. I mean, you never know. You could beat a boss without the party. Maybe you've gotten so strong, you are the party. So you never know. And if anything, just spam a bunch of healing items. I mean, if you're ever in that situation, just spam a bunch of healing items and just like, I don't know, figure something out. Oh, he quick with it. He quick with it. He quick with it. All of his training is showing off. Come on, Sung, unlock your persona. Unlock your persona. But yeah, he's surviving a lot longer than he usually would. So like you can tell like his training really is paying off. Look at that, already got a kill too. Already got a kill. But yeah, he straight up is getting a whole lot stronger than he was before. Oh, that's brutal. That was brutal. Oh, you could tell he's a completely different character now. He is a completely different character. He managed to get 3 kills just by himself. Okay, now this one looks a little bit stronger than the goblins, but I mean, he could potentially manage. And he lost his weapon, so all he got left is his hands. He gotta throw them hands. So yeah, he's still traumatized too. He didn't think he was traumatized, but no, he really is. Like, I guess like he just kind of kept it in the back of his mind and tried not to think about it. But like, you know, moments like this, it's gonna pop up. Oh, I thought it was calling for reinforcements. I thought that was gonna be reinforcements. Good thing it wasn't, because if it was, Sung would really be in a predicament. Oh, I thought he was about to like pull off something crazy. I thought he was about to pull off something crazy. I thought he was gonna use like some magic. He was gonna use fire or something. I thought he was gonna pull off some magic, but maybe he just doesn't have magic. Maybe he's just a physical attacker, like, you know. And the thing is, that sucks because he just lost his weapon. It got destroyed after that wolf's first attack and everything. So if he doesn't have magic, that kind of sucks. I think like he definitely seems like more of like a physical attacker type of player, you know, like doesn't care about magic, because like we saw that like he put his level up points or whatever, I keep forgetting what they're called, but you know, level up points, he put it into his strength. So chances are he is going to be running as like a physical attacker instead of, you know, going with more of the special routes. Maybe that's why, but again, I think he's about to pull something crazy. Like I feel like I think he did end up getting the second awakening. He's not able to like fully realize on how to activate whatever his second awakening is. I don't know, maybe getting into like a dire situation like this, it will just happen instinctively for him. You know, like it'll just like happen out of nowhere. Like he gets close to death or whatever, and then out of nowhere, like he just starts throwing hands like crazy. You know, throwing a Falcon Punch, or, you know, doing United States of Smash or whatever. You know, he's probably gonna pull off something crazy, right? I mean, he has to. He's the only one there. No one else was able to go with him and everything. So even though he doesn't have a party, like I said, Sung, he probably is his own party because he's probably extremely powerful at this point. Okay, not at this point, but like he's probably getting a lot stronger. And again, we've already seen that with going against those goblins. You know, he was just bobbing and weaving through them. Like none of their attacks were really connecting except for one that ripped off his backpack. But like other than that, Sung was able to take out those goblins. I was gonna say pretty easily, but you know, it did take him some time. But like he managed to take him out on his own. But then this wolf is another story because it's stronger than the goblins and it destroyed his knife. So, or his short sword. Either way, I think Sung's gonna be able to figure out a way out of this. He's just gonna throw hands with this wolf. So yeah, interesting episode. Like it really seems like he's now just like a character in a video game, you know, like he's starting to like level up. He's starting to, you know, level up different attributes like his physical strength and everything. He has to do daily quests, and if he doesn't, those daily quests end up ending and he gets a penalty quest instead, and he has to try to, like the first penalty quest that we saw, it was he has to survive in this area for 4 hours, you know, while getting chased by these giant like centipede looking things. He has to do these daily quests, and he's been doing them because again, like from what we saw against the goblins, he was handling them pretty well. Like beforehand, he could barely take out one, but now he took out 3 on his own. So now again, like Sung is probably gonna be like a video game character. You know, he's like, he has to level up and, you know, level up different attributes and everything. So it's kind of gonna be like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Persona, you know, games like that where you have to level up your character and level up different attributes and everything to make them stronger, you know, so they can take on different bosses and everything. So yeah, we're gonna see Sung go crazy. We're gonna see him go crazy. It just sucks that we only got like a little taste of what he can currently do, because I feel like there's just more to it. Again, like when he, you know, did the mana meter and everything and it said it was just 10, and even like the surveillance team or the surveillance team, the agency that went, like, you know, that went to him after he woke up, and they're like, oh, even a civilian has 70, you know, but he has 10. Again, I feel like it's just because the mana reader couldn't like detect like his mana, like his strength or anything. I feel like he's just on another level to where it couldn't really detect what he was. So like all they can really detect was his original strength. I'm not making sense, but like, yeah, like it just wasn't able to like really measure on how strong Sung got, because he's just in another level. So yeah, pretty crazy episode. I love the aspect of having this, like having Sung be like a video game character and everything. I absolutely love that aspect with it, and I think it's definitely gonna make this series a whole lot interesting now. Not saying it wasn't interesting before, but I feel like adding that like video game aspect to it, things are gonna get a lot more interesting. So yeah, crazy episode, but I pretty much got nothing else to say, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for my other reactions, also for my discussion videos. So if you're into any of those, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, you know, the whole thing. So with all that being said, again, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, see ya.